You're listening to Spotlight on Business on Newstalk 95.3, Michiana's news channel. Once again, here's your host, Laura Smith.
Welcome back to the Merchant Alliance show from downtown Elkhart, where you can find out everything that's going on and where you want to go and what you want to do at dodowntownelkhart.com. All your information is there. Everything from clothing stores to food, restaurants, and dancing. Because today we have Kayla Carpenter here. She's the general manager of That's Dancing Studio. How many years have you been there?
That's a tough question to answer. There was a lot of time in between. I started social dancing in high school, fell in love with it, but then I stopped dancing during college and then went back for a little bit, and then COVID hit. And so it's kind of all over, but I've been there very consistently for probably the last, I would say, 8 years.
Okay. But how old were you when you walked in there the very first time?
I was 14.
Oh, my word. Mm-hmm. That is so cute. I love that. It just says something about the art form of dance. It just is. And when it's in your soul and you can learn how to do it, you know, that's the thing. A lot of people I find they want to dance. They feel the rhythm. They hear a song, but they feel shy or embarrassed. And again, because I grew up in Brazil, that's hard for me to understand because everybody danced there. And so you're not self-conscious at all. But some people are here. I have friends who literally won't dance unless they've had a couple of cocktails.
I think there's some weird stigma about that people in the U.S. feel, I'm not even sure how to describe it, but there are some students that I teach where, I just go full out. I probably look crazy to them, but if, that's kind of what you have to do sometimes. You have to push that limit. You have to realize that, hey, it's okay. This is what I want to do.
Such a wonderful expression. It is just really wonderful. And for people like me, I was not a sports person. No. So I never played a sport. Never. And you wouldn't want me to because I was always the last one to be picked for the team. Okay, I was that person. But get me up there for theater or dancing or singing, anything like that, I was the first one up there. So this gives you a great opportunity. That's Dancing Student. Now, you have something very special going on. Tell us all about Still Dancing.
So we have an event coming up on November 7th. It is an event that we do every year. This is our 17th year participating. It is very near and dear to my heart personally. We raise money for mental health awareness.
Oh.
And so it is basically a mini scale of Dancing with the Stars. So we find local celebrities in the Elkhart area, ask them, sometimes persuade them to participate in this event. And we just have a night of performing. We have a plated dinner and we raise money for the Samaritan Center.
Oh, for Samaritan Center. Now, I was just at Maple Crest Golf Club for a chili cook-off, and the guy who was emceeing the event, he must be in it because he was talking about how he was going to be Dancing with the Stars.
Yes. So that would be Carl Layer.
Okay, yes.
Yep. So he is actually one of my partners this year.
Oh, is he?
Yeah. So
he
small
was
world.
really cute, and yeah, you could tell he was very, very excited about it. And again, I like to see that. I like to see guys who are into dancing. Yes. It makes me happy that there are that. So how do you find the so-called celebrity?
So they're basically people in the area, kind of like Carl. He's a big member at Maple Crest. He has a lot of pull there. Oversees a lot of things that are going on. So we try to look for people who are more or less influential in the area.
Okay. They have to agree to do what?
So they have to agree to 12 weeks, 2 lessons a week to get a routine to be able to perform the night of, which is like full makeup, costume, the whole shebang.
And so who does he dance with?
So he will be dancing with me. So I am his pro partner, and he would be the celebrity for this event. And so I come up with a routine based off of songs that he likes more or less, and then we do a choreographed routine and put costuming to it and then perform it in front of about 400 people that night.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, so that's really neat. How many different couples or celebrities, I should say, how many are participating?
So we have 8 celebrities every year. So we pick 4 women, 4 men to do this event, and then we dance and we have awards at the end of the night, and everybody gets to social dance the night away. So it's a good time.
That's good. Do the people watching, do they get to dance too?
So we have, we'll do an intermission sort of thing where they can get up and dance beforehand, which is after the dinner. And then we have about an hour after awards and everything are presented where people can kind of get up, dance, and have a good time before we close it down.
That sounds like a fun event.
It's like nothing else. It is very fun.
Is it sold out?
It is. Very rarely do our tickets make the public for this event because we have so many people that buy them immediately. And most of it is people who are affiliated with our celebrities, which makes sense. So.
Yes. Okay. Well, that is exciting. And now it explains. I was trying to put together in my head, what does Chile have to do with Dancing with the Stars? I was confused, and now it's all come clear. That's exciting. Can I ask the song, or is that under wraps?
We are just not disclosing that until we perform.
Darn it. Darn it.
I will say that there are some fancy cowboy boots involved in this one, though.
Oh, now that's fun. And yes, you talked about costumes. Where does somebody get the type of costume that you would wear for dancing, like that kind of dancing? We
have a lot of online vendors, and we do have a lot of designers all over the U.S., and there are some outside the U.S. that we use as well. So it kind of just depends on what we're looking for. Okay. But there are a lot of websites and things like that we use.
People can get them so you can look like the real deal.
Yes, exactly.
While you're out there. Tell us a little bit about the Samaritan House. Is it called Samaritan House?
Yeah, the Samaritan Center. So I joined the board at the Samaritan Center about 2 years ago. Mental health is something that's super important to me. And so it kind of made sense at that point in my life. And I joined the board, absolutely best decision. And so getting to be a part of this and raise money for people who need assistance in that regard is
so
super
people
important.
Can go there for counseling.
Yes, so counseling and therapy center, and we offer fee assistance programs and things like that, which is why we raise money for this event. Last year we raised close to $400,000.
It's incredible.
So yeah, it's a big deal.
That is just wonderful. I would imagine too, dancing is probably good for your mental health.
Oh, it is. It's good for the heart, soul, brain, all of the above.
All of the above. I think it's fantastic. Absolutely wonderful. And so if anybody is hearing this today and says, you know what, I think I'd like to sign up or join, what does it take to get into a class? Do you have to wait for an opening, or is there something that's going to be available?
Social classes are a little different. You kind of just show up. Those are on Thursday evening starting at 6:30.
Oh, anybody can show up?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yep. No partner needed. You can come with, like I said, significant other, a friend of yours, but you really can just walk in. It's $10 a person from 6:30 to 7:30. Each month is 2 different dances. As far as private lessons, that will depend on instructor availability. So normally we teach like Mondays through Thursdays, anywhere from morning to evening. So it just kind of depends on what you're looking for and whose availability works when. So.
Okay, so you're calling it social dancing, and what does that mean?
So the social dancing is a little, I don't want to say less strict, but it is very easygoing. So if you come in, you're overwhelmed, we just basically, here's your left foot, here's your right foot, here's a pattern, and then just kind of start small. Whereas private lessons are more detail oriented, where you learn specific dances, like a lot more patterns in specific dances.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that sounds like fun. But you can just literally walk into a class. So to find the schedule, I know you have a Facebook page.
Yes.
That's Dancing Studio in Elkhart, Indiana. Facebook and Instagram both.
Yes.
And do you have everything listed there that people can?
Yep. Facebook, we're a little more, we have a little more on there. So, but Facebook and Instagram, most of the time you should be able to find that information.
And then if you want a specific type of routine type of dance where you learn the whole intricate thing, you can sign up for that. And is that in what kind of increments? Is it like for 6 months or 6 weeks?
So that one is kind of based upon what you're thinking. We usually have people try one first before we do our package deals. So that way, before you commit to like 8 lessons or something like that, that you like it before you're like, oh no, now I have to do so many more. So we usually do like an intro lesson, and then we do packages in increments of 4. So it just kind of depends on how many you want to do. And then you're welcome to span that over. You could take 4 lessons a week. You could take 1 lesson a month. So
Wow. Sounds perfect. You can really just sort of tailor something to your own schedule and your own needs. Well, I think it's just wonderful. And I'm so happy to know that you're keeping dancing alive and that it's for all ages. I like that, 2 to 92. So I've got another, few decades before I have to worry about aging out of the system, I think. Oh, it's just wonderful. Kayla Carpenter, general manager of That's Dancing Studio, and also participating in this, did you say 17th?
Yep, 17th year.
17th year of the Dancing with the Stars, local stars, that is, and I wish you luck.
Thank you very much.
Win. Yes. Do you just have one partner for that, or do you have several?
So I have 3 this year.
Okay.
Yep.
I have a feeling you're going to win something.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed, toes crossed, and everything else. Plie pas de Dieu. All right. Kayla Carpenter, thank you so much. To get in touch with Kayla and That's Dancing Studio, which is at 223 South Main Street in Elkhart, just call 574-286-9902. 574-286-9902. Show up for one of those classes for $10 and have the time of your life. Thank you so much for coming in today.
Yes, thank you.
That's Dancing Studio. I'm Laura Smith for the Merchant Alliance Show.
If you missed any part of today's show, log on to 953mnc.com and look for the Spotlight on Business podcast. Be sure to tune in again next Sunday afternoon at 4:30 for Spotlight on Business on Newstalk 95.3, Michiana's news channel, your breaking news and weather station.
Podcasts by Federated Media.